Why do narcissists always seem to choose the kindest, warmest, and most empathetic people? Why do they go after the ones who care deeply, love sincerely, and give generously? It is not a coincidence. It is not random. It is intentional. And once you understand the psychology behind this pattern, you will see the entire dynamic with perfect clarity. Narcissists are drawn to kind people for one reason above all. Kindness gives them what they cannot give themselves. Narcissists cannot create internal self-worth. They cannot generate their own emotional stability. They cannot soothe their own insecurities, so they search for someone who can do it for them. Someone who will constantly validate them, constantly reassure them, and constantly put their needs first. Kind people naturally do this. Empathetic individuals try to make others feel understood. Loving people try to make relationships work. Gentle souls try to bring peace, not conflict. And to a narcissist, that is extremely valuable. Not because they appreciate it, but because they believe they can use it. Narcissists are emotionally starving. They walk around with a deep inner emptiness. And when they see someone kind, someone giving, someone nurturing, they see an opportunity for emotional feeding. They think, this person will listen to me. This person will take care of me. This person will forgive me when I hurt them. This person will stay. To a narcissist, a kind person feels safe. Not safe in the healthy way, but safe in the manipulative way. Safe because the narcissist believes the kind person will not fight back. Safe because the narcissist believes the kind person will not abandon them. Safe because the narcissist believes the kind person will tolerate more than most. And here's the sad truth. Narcissists do not choose kind people for who they are. They choose them for what they can extract. A narcissist sees kindness like a tool. Compassion becomes a weakness to exploit. Forgiveness becomes permission to repeat bad behavior. Empathy becomes a doorway to guilt trip and manipulate. They think, if I hurt you, you will forgive me. If I lie, you will understand. If I neglect you, you will try harder. If I mistreat you, you will blame yourself. Narcissists operate through patterns. First, they love bomb. They charm you. They admire you. They make you feel special. They give you attention, affection, words, and promises. This phase is designed to create attachment. Then comes the shift. Slowly, they begin to take. They take your time. They take your energy. They take your emotional labor. They take your patience. And in return, they give less and less. A kind person notices something is wrong, but instead of pulling away, they try harder. They try to communicate. They try to fix things. They try to bring back the sweet version from the beginning. They think love can heal the narcissist's wounds. But that is the trap. Narcissists depend on the belief that the kind person will never give up. They rely on your hope. They rely on your empathy. They rely on your loyalty. Because these qualities bind you to them. And then comes the cycle: love bombing, devaluation, blame, silent treatment, small apology, repeat. This cycle creates a trauma bond. A psychological tie that makes you feel connected to the person who hurts you. You crave the positive moments because they are rare, unpredictable, and powerful. The inconsistency becomes addictive. Kind people often stay because they see the good in the narcissist. They see the broken parts. They understand the wounds. They know the narcissist has suffered, and they believe they can help. But the narcissist does not want help. They want dependence. They want emotional dominance. They want control. And here is something few people realize. The narcissist is not attracted to your strength. They are attracted to how your strength benefits them. Your patience allows them to avoid accountability. Your empathy lets them escape consequences. Your loyalty keeps them comfortable. Your forgiveness keeps them protected. Kind people often ask themselves, why do they treat me like this? Why don't they appreciate me? Why am I not enough? But the truth is deeper. It is not that you are not enough. It is that you are too much. Too giving, too loving, too patient, too understanding ... for someone who cannot reciprocate. Narcissists choose kind people because kindness is the perfect environment for their behavior to grow. A narcissist cannot thrive with someone who has strong boundaries. They cannot thrive with someone who demands respect. They cannot thrive with someone who says no. They cannot thrive with someone who walks away at the first sign of mistreatment. So they target those who love deeply, those who explain instead of confront, those who stay instead of leave, those who see potential instead of patterns. But then something powerful happens. Something that terrifies the narcissist. Something they never expect. The kind person finally wakes up. Maybe it happens slowly. Maybe it happens suddenly. Maybe it happens quietly. But it happens. The kind person realizes that love alone cannot fix someone who doesn't want to change. They realize that empathy cannot repair someone who refuses to self-reflect. They realize that loyalty means nothing to someone who lies. They realize that forgiveness cannot save someone who keeps choosing the same harmful behaviors. And then, they walk away. When the kind person walks away, the narcissist panics. They feel abandoned. They feel exposed. They feel powerless because they lost their supply. Suddenly, the narcissist tries to come back. They apologize. They promise. They act sweet. They say all the right things. But it is not because they love you. It is because they miss the benefits of your kindness. A narcissist does not come back because they changed. They come back because they lost access. They lost access to your energy. They lost access to your emotional labor. They lost access to your listening ear. They lost access to your love. And most importantly, they lost access to the control they had. And that is when you finally understand the truth. Your kindness was never the problem. Your empathy was never the problem. Your ability to love deeply was never the problem. The problem was that the narcissist never intended to value those qualities, only to use them. So here is the message I want you to hear clearly. You can be kind and still set boundaries. You can be empathetic and still protect yourself. You can be loving and still say enough. You can have a warm heart and still walk away from cold behavior. Your kindness is powerful. Your empathy is rare. Your love is sacred. And the moment you understand your worth, the narcissist loses their power over you. You don't lose your kindness. You don't lose your empathy. You don't lose your softness. You simply learn where to place it. You learn that not everyone deserves access to your heart. You learn that love does not mean self-sacrifice. You learn that giving does not mean allowing yourself to be drained. You learn that kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. So remember this. Narcissists choose kind people because kindness is valuable. But once you choose yourself, once you reclaim your peace, once you stop giving your heart to people who cannot hold it, you step into a level of strength they can never take away. And that is the moment you become untouchable. If you want more videos on emotional maturity, psychology, healing, and self-worth, consider subscribing.